Alright guys, today we're playing something I like to call, Azorius mid-range, Azorius creature control, call it what you will. The deck is very fun to play. What it does is it revolves around the new card, the Sentry Golden Guardian. Flying, Vigilance, Indestructible. When the Sentry enters, target opponent creates the Void, a legendary 5/5 black. Flying, Indestructible, that attacks each combat if able. Generally speaking, what this means is it's basically a 5/5 Vigilance Indestructible that can't block, because every time it's just blocking the Void. Okay, the way we get around that is we've got 3 copies of Seam Rip, which take out the Void, and we also have 3 copies of Sheltered by Ghost. Ideally, you want to put Sheltered by Ghost on the Sentry, and then you can use board wipes, or opponents can use board wipes, and it'll just continue to gain you life and not die, since it's indestructible. Now, there are a few instances where they are able to successfully get rid of the Sentry and keep the Void, in which case, you're cooked. It does happen, but that's okay. In order to prevent some of those things, we've got cards like Spell Snare, 3 steps ahead. We're running 4 copies of No More Lies for the early game, and then 2 copies of Disdainful Stroke. Honestly, I feel really good about the counter spells. They all came in extremely nice, extremely clutch. Other than that, we're trying to play around with a little bit of a mid-range shell. What we've got is 3 copies of Flood Pits, 3 copies of Lockmare, and 3 copies of Curiosity, and 1 copy of the Unagi. Now, what these do is they just help you draw cards and stay on pace, and then you have cards like King T'Challa that also continue to push your advantage even further. If you're playing against Control Lessons or anything that draws extra cards, King T'Challa is going to be pretty great. Now, if you're playing against a creature deck, you play Black Panther. Black Panther literally cannot be killed except by another spell, right? But through combat damage or any damage alone against red, basically can't beat it. So very, very strong. And then, of course, we're playing a couple copies of just simple removal. We've got an Erode and 2 Get Losts just to kind of stay pace as well. Mana is very simple, 2 are Abandoned Temples and 2 Restless Anchorages, but honestly, I wouldn't waste the rares if you don't have these already crafted. Just throw in an extra couple plains or islands, or you can even run the new ones from the Avengers set, the new, like, dual lands, whatever. Those are fine, honestly. They're not that important. But yeah, overall, the games went pretty good. This deck can hit very hard and very impossible for people to get through. And sometimes you get absolutely boned. But I will say this. If this were a best of 3 deck, which is what I'll work on next, is trying to make this best of 3, I think the deck would be much stronger, just because you're able to really take on control a little bit harder, and you can take on the creature decks a little bit harder as well. And then the biggest thing being, if that deck you're playing has interaction to the Golden Sentry, or the Sentry, whatever, then you can swap him out for something else. But if the deck you're playing doesn't have any protection against it, this card will literally wrap on them. So anyways, hope you enjoy. Alright guys, today we're playing some Azorius creature control-ish. Alright, opening hand looks decent. Alright, the goal of the deck is a reactive. Okay, we should have played Anchorage because I just realized there's no way they can play a 2-mana spell. That was totally my bad. Alright. Anchorage goes down, it's fine. Pass, good. We go Abandon Air Temple and pass the turn. Okay, sure. Play another land and pass. Staying reactive here. Tablet comes down. Let that resolve. It hits Abandoned Attachments. They're going to play that. In which case, we can now draw some. Though Enduring, it's tempting to do Enduring. And then, yeah, we're actually going to let that resolve, because we want to draw an extra card here. Boom. Okay. That's feeling good. We draw an extra card. Now we can bring Enduring right away or just hold up some counters. Let's go to combat first. And pass the turn. Let's just hold up. Hold it all up. Grand comes down, sure. So lesson control. Firebending lesson comes down. Sure. Resolves. Got 3 mana available, and we've got 1 after the spell snare, which is actually pretty good. Bring Curiosity and hold up spell snare for their counter. Yep. Counter that. Now they could have Combustion Technique, which would be a kick in the pants. And they have it. Of course they do. Okay. Fine. Just get kicked in the pants. I mean, that's how it goes. Okay, now we'll bring out the Sentry, see what they can do about that. They accumulate. What do they have here? They've got to have... I don't know. I think Revelations is really the only thing that can get them out of this. And they can only return Sentry to hand, so it's like not amazing for them. Beautiful for us. Let's go to combat first. Hit for 5. Then we'll just go Seam Rip. Opponent. They feeling the heat? They better be. Attachments, resolves. Drops Flashback. Interesting. Okay, and we'll pass the turn. Just hold up our Disdainful Strokes here. These are pretty solid against this deck specifically, since they're basically only win con as Revelations. And we're already 1 down, so 3 more to go. We've got just enough for it, and we'll counter. Opponent. They've got a Quench, we can pay the 2. Good. There's 2 down. And they've got 1 more turn after this. Hit for 5, pass the turn. Good. If they somehow get rid of Sentry, we can Anchorage, but I don't think they will. Capstone comes down. Let's Disdainful that. Quench. We pay the 2. Quench again. Wow. Sure. Yeah, they hit a stock up. That's just not good enough, thankfully. Okay, good game. Nice. All right, we're going first. Opening hand looks great. Start with an Anchorage into a Verge. Holding up our No More Lies right away. Okay, starting town. Interesting. Earthbender's Ascension, no. Hit for 1. No blocks, sure. Okay. Tap land pass. Or Boroid. Perfect. No More Lies that without a second thought. Okay, into a Sentry. That works. What do they have here in response? Strategic. Very nice. Very nice. Hit for 6 here. Nope, hit for 5. Okay. Nope, still 6. Sure. Play another Sentry. They keep only 1. And pass the turn. Boroid comes out. Fine. We've got to get lost now, which is good. They hit for 5 if they're smart. Good chance I'll just kill their ley line, though, if they attack with it, honestly. Yeah, I think maybe it is smarter to hold back. They're probably right there. Trade skis, or not, I mean, not trades, obviously, but bouncies, I guess. Ooh, King T'Challa! He's not ready to come out yet, though. We've got to kill the Boroid. Boroid's out. No more lies or T'Challa, so not both. Go to combat. Going for 5. Pass to them. Now we can either T'Challa or no more, just depending on what they have. They've got 1, 2, so 6 mana available. No problem. We'll let the emissary come down. Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Yeah, that's good enough to get rid of. The heck is this deck? I love it for them. I love Bloodthirsty Conqueror. Very nice. Alright, our turn. Let's drop our land, go to combat, swing for 5. And then just pass the turn, and then we'll just flash in Black Panther. Seems good. Gain a life, they're gonna need that little extra juice. Leyline. Okay, Nature's Rhythm. What are they gonna do here? Keep? For Boroid, I assume. Void comes in. No other attackers. Please, some other attackers. Nice. Good, good, good. Let's bring in Black Panther. They may have just a simple removal spell here. That is what it is. So go here and here. Okay. Seam Rip off the Void. Or we take the Weaver. Take the Weaver. Take the Weaver and get this over with. Okay, good game. Awesome. Alright, guys. Going into game 3, currently 2-0 with the Azorius creaturish control. Opponent goes first. Yeah, the hand's keepable. Drop a Hollowed Fountain into a island. Okay, mono white tokens maybe. Oh, interesting. Okay. Mono white auras. Pass the turn here. Let's see what they've got. Optimistic, sure. Ethereal Armor. Yeah, we'll just let that resolve for now. Pretty good. That's pretty good. Hit for 5. Bring out a Flood Pits, tap down the Scavenger. Okay, Ooh, Erode is exactly what we wanted to see. Go to combat. Pass the turn. Okay, they drop land. Sheltered by ghosts. See, let's see if they've got the protection. They probably do, let's be honest. Oh, of course they do. They always have it. Brutal here. Brutal. We're gonna get slammed. Okay. Fine, fine, fine. That is just not good enough, unfortunately. Alright, they got us. Little mono white. Alright, guys. Opening hand here looks pretty strong. Start with a Verge and pass. We've got the Sentry, Seam Rip, Curious Farm Animals, Artifact or Enchantment. That's fine. Going to a Lockmare right off the bat here. Oh, mono white tokens. Cool. Okay. What are we gonna do here? I think just play this and pass the turn, either leaving up Flood Pits or Lockmare to draw. Caretaker's Talent. Pretty good. Alright, let's go for the draw here. Nice, nice. Hit more lands. Play the Verge. Now we could Sentry here. But they do get a token off of, or a card off of the talent, which is kind of hilarious. Go into combat. And then let's pass the turn. What we're going to want to do is Sentry and Seam Rip on the same turn. Now, Unagi is going to be really good for the Caretaker. So we'll draw a card on Flood Pits, I believe. Let's see. Yeah, I will actually trade for the Curious Farm. Will I? Actually, I don't know if I care enough about that, because Seam Rip will just take out... Yeah, we might actually have to. Never mind, because I'm not sure if Seam Rip will take anything out if it dies before it gets to exile anything. Draw a card. They're leaving some mana up. I imagine they probably have Get Lost or Erode, maybe. Okay, Sentry comes down. Could be holding a Carrot Cake as well. They're going to draw a card from talent. Pretty good for them. And then we can Unagi next turn. Take the Void. Okay, good. Swing for 3. Take game 3. Sure, they don't get the draw from the talent, which is fine with us. Okay. Okay, yeah. Draw them 2 cards. Sure. Flare land. I'm hoping to Unagi, so let's just go to combat. Take 5. And we'll just pass the turn. Okay, in response, let's bring out the Unagi. So when they draw their extra card, we'll draw 2 cards. Perfect. A John. I love that card. 4 damage to the Lockmare is great for us. We don't care. Play a land, go to combat, and go here, and you can go to the face. Johnny's gone. And then let's take... T'Challa will be 3. That leaves us with 4. So we can go Lockmare into Flood Pits and T'Challa on their turn. Or even draw 2. Go T'Challa draw, which would trigger a bunch of draws because, yeah. Let's see what they've got. Elspeth. Pretty good, pretty good. Going to destroy Unagi, maybe? I don't know. Oh. Okay. Giving the counters is really not a problem here. Okay, let's go to King T'Challa. And then we'll just draw 1 off Lockmare here. Okay, doing no more lies. Nice. Start by drawing 2 from T'Challa and Lockmare. Okay, play a land. Take a Sheltered by Ghosts on Sentry since he's indestructible. Taking 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17. They're going to block with 1. So yeah, let's just take the Elspeth then. Oh yeah, we could tap down. Oh shoot, okay, we should have taken 1 and then tap down the other. Assuming they don't have any removal, we would have got them. But we're still pretty far ahead, so send these 3 at him. Port to sack the rabbit, I assume, so they don't draw. Oh, they should have sacked the rabbit, because now I'm going to gain the life. Okay, opponent needs to draw 1 more card for me to be happy. Pass the turn. They've got 8 mana available. It's Day of Judgment. Yeah, we don't really care. I mean, we'll just bring in Curiosity and the Sentry. Still there, so... Carrot Cake is fine. Sure, they're going to draw some cards. Get lost on that is not okay. And then we'll just tap down the rabbit and swing in for quite a few points with Curiosity on top. 9. We've got 9 damage available. Let's just bring Curiosity in. They're already tapped out, so I'm not worried about it. Draw 2. Play a land for turn. And pass. We don't want to overcommit with our Lockmare. Because Lochmere can come out and draw us like 3 cards. Yeah. That's why. Okay, now we can just bring another shelter to gain that extra point of damage and call it a day. Yep, good game, good game. All right, nice. All right, guys, opening hand here looks pretty strong. We've got some decent interaction into our win con here. All right, on the play here as well, which is great. Another counter spell. Spell snare, passing up. Opponent goes with allies. Let's just let that resolve. It's actually not a big deal yet, but I could see it getting out of control. Next, on their next turn here, though, they probably play something else. Take the 2, no big deal. Okay. You miss a land drop. I'm gonna have to pass. Oh, very nice. The mono white tokens again. I love this. I build a deck similar to this, I guess. I don't know exactly what they've brewed, but we'll take the 4, sure. I hope they have like kin binding. That's my little favorite finisher. Yeah, dang. I'm gonna have to pass again. Brutal. Give up Unagi, I guess, yeah. Elspeth, yeah. Say no to that. Take the 4 again, go to 10. Land off the top would not hurt. Gosh dang. Pass the turn. Ooh, Air Temple. Ooh. Just gonna go for it there. Let's tap down one of these forehand. If they're gonna swing, then we'll take 4. Trade with tokens. There's a land. Gosh dang, thought we were gonna lose. Still might, still might. Okay, nothing from opponent. Interesting. I think we just need to pass the turn here, though. We can't get too hasty with the Sentry until we have some sort of removal for the Void, because the Void coming in is a kick in the pants, but they may not have anything, so let's just see what happens. We've got enough to, like, defend ourselves, so. Aang's Iceberg? Ugh. Pretty good, little buddy. That's pretty good. I think we've got to kill Aang's Iceberg, honestly. Another Aang's Iceberg. Oof. We might be cooked now. We might have absolutely just cooked ourselves. It's hilarious, because I just said don't do it, and I did it anyways, because I thought it would be the time. Nice. Yeah, well played. Well played, I'll give you that. Yeah, they got us. Ugh. How it goes, man. Shouldn't have done that. Opening hand looks pretty good. Opponent goes first. We can keep this, do some counter action. Oh yeah, nice. Okay, we're playing against what? Is this Lessons Control again? Because I'm okay with that. Probably is Lessons Control, yeah. Okay, pass the turn. Okay. Discarding what? Accumulate. Okay. Good for us. Passing the turn, yeah, we'll just bring Flood Pits and tap down Gran. So I want to quench. Oh my gosh, beautiful. Quench that all day long. all day long. Okay, we're hitting lots of lands now. Stock up. Yeah, we don't really want to see a stock up resolve. Because what else are they going to play this turn that matters, you know? Accumulate wisdom. Well, that's probably one. Dang. A lot of draw, a lot, but I'm not seeing a lot of T'Challa here, if you know what I mean. Though Firebending Lesson would kill T'Challa, which is crazy. Okay. We may have to just erode the Gran, honestly. She's killing us here. Get rid of her. Okay, Gran dies. Tablet is going to resolve, unfortunately. Revelations, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Nice. Not enough to get Revelations done. And let's just get rid of it. Okay. Okay, no problem. Hitting lands all day long, man. Eesh. Question technique. Let's see. I bet they've got one. Make them use it. Make them use it. Ooh, Sentry's good enough, man. Sentry's what we needed. Ooh. Another tablet. Into a Revelations. That's our worst case, honestly. Okay. And so we're 2 Revelations down. Just a few more to go. Let's go Sentry. Have that. And then bring Sheltered into the Void and just start gaining as much life as possible. Again, if they have a Revelations in their hand, we might be cooked. Okay, not yet. Not yet. Drops Quench. Ooh, Capstone. Ooh, Revelations, man. You gotta be freaking kidding me. 13, yeah, that's game. Nice, well played. Ah, brutal. Alright, we honestly started off so strong, and it's just kind of faded away from there, but it's okay. We're going to keep going. Okay, good opening hand. Let's just get the tap land over with, honestly. I don't want those lands to come back and cook me again. Okay, opponent, we'll just pay the 2 and pass. Leave up Flood Pits here. Make them think we've got a little counter spell. Boros. What the crap? Play our land, swing for 2. Play Lockmare Pass. Interesting. Very interesting. I've never seen this card been played. First Lightning. Okay, yeah, nice. Okay, play Plains, attack for 2. Play Lockmare Pass. What the heck? Is this one of those, like, all foundations decks? Get the erode on that. We don't want Gold Vein Pick to become equipped here. Search out a land, sure. Draw a card. Hit for 4, potentially. We've got another burst, sure. Okay, pass the turn. Sarah Angel, gonna have to say no to that. Draw a card. Fine. 3, pass the turn. Another Sarah Angel, I must say no to that as well. Draw a card. In there and pass. Hold up our Disdainful. Okay. Yeah, all foundations deck. I like it. Very nice. Let's just go to combat, see what happens here. Then we can go Sentry Seamrip. Okay, sure. Okay, the 2 Sentry, 2 Seamrip. Goblin Surprise and Fanatic Firebrand. Cool. Pick 4. I think I will just go ahead and kill everything so I don't have to deal with any last minute surprises. And just pass the turn, hold up a Disdainful. Okay. That's fine. Okay. Opening hand on the play, actually not terrible. We've got Sentry into Sheltered, and we can hold up our Spell Snare Erodes. Gonna need some lands here, man. Gonna need some lands. Soulstone, yeah, good enough for me. Not honestly sure what they're playing here with a Soulstone, so just gotta be prepared. It's a land drop, of course. Okay, there we go. Now we're back in it. Opponent misses land drop. We'll go Flood Pits. I'm sure they've got Hex or Triumph or Shoot the Sheriff. Probably Hex is my guess. Yep, sure. There's a chance we should have just eroded our own stuff, but it's just too early to say. Okay, Sentry. Let's see what they've got. The strategic betrayal here is pretty devastating. On their turn, of course. In which case, I guess we just play another Sentry. Take 5 for our mistake. Is Sentry too risky of a card? That's what I'm starting to wonder. This feels like they've had the right stuff. Okay, yeah, they're definitely taking Sheltered here. Are they playing Cruciator? Or we do a little bounce. My seam rip off the top was sweet. Take on the void, and for 5. It's the turn. Sounds like they probably got another Hex in hand since there's a little pause. Ooh, nice Esper. Something here. Go to combat, swing 5. They already know what's in our hand, so they may have another Deceit or something. So Deceit's not great here for them. Yeah, Deceit. Like we just Disdainful. Yeah. It's either that or they discard it, you know? So I guess we might as well just play it since they already know what we have anyways. 3 steps is nice. Swing for 5, pass the turn. The end. Counter. Draw 2. They can have that land or discard land for sure. Okay, good game. Nice. Okay, opening hand looks good. Start with Anchorage on the play. Ooh, Reef. Okay. And we can pass the turn here. They're playing Doomsday, then they've got 4 hexes probably. Oh no, that's probably not Doomsday because they wouldn't play basic island. Opponent goes to counter. I feel fine with that. Play tap land pass. Next turn we air temple pass, I guess, honestly. Just kind of hold. Hold for the Enog. Oh! Okay. Bring out the Sentry then. We gotta start hitting hard because they're playing some mill. Some Demir Mill. I feel like if this was open deck list, best of 3, or even closed deck list, fine, but best of 3, the Sentry becomes like so much better because you're able to better counter if you need to sideboard him in or out against cards like the End or whatever, the Exile. You know what I mean? So like for best of 1, 4 of in there, it's pretty good. But I could see it both ways. Ooh, let's try Sheltered here and see what happens. Resolves. Yeah, we'll take that then. Start hitting for 6. The life gain is not going to matter. Yeah, we'll let that resolve. We don't need to counter anything that's not Disparity Rupture or whatever. The 6 mana destroy all creatures, mill. Target players mill half their deck. Oh, Singularity Rupture, I think is what it's called. I don't know. Okay, hit for 6, pass the turn. They're definitely not going to get ahead here except from the mill. So maybe they have Kitsunami's Technique. Stock up. Sure. Not that we can do anything anyways. There's a chance Sheltered should have taken the Monument, but I feel like we'll be able to get there before Monument hits us because of Disdainful. Okay, and then we can kill him next turn with an Anchorage push. Yep, take the mill. Okay. Singularity. Yeah, that's a good game. Okay, we got him. An Anchorage and swing for 8. Cool. Nice. I do like the mill decks, though. Those are fun. Alright, guys, so there you have it. That is the deck. Sometimes it wins heavy, and sometimes the Sentry comes back to bite you. But it is a very fun deck, so thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.